Are we back? Ah, I think we're back. I don't know if Tia's back, but I made a new stream. She freaking undid us. Hello? I still can't hear you, man. I can't hear a word you're saying. I don't know what's going on with Tia. This is all Tia, okay? You guys are all aware. Tia. Hello?
What?
I can hear you now.
Yeah.
Hello? Now I can hear you. What happened?
I turned the camera off, got mad. I was cussing you out.
You're cussing me out.
The hell you doing to my computer? Why can't I? You said leave. I left. I didn't know leaving was gonna end the whole thing.
I'm like, okay. You just ended the stream. I have no idea. Why did I put
I
part
left on the
that?
phone. I left on the phone, but I guess because I'm in under the same account,
Uh,
it completely just
what's
shut
my
everything.
Facebook called? I don't know.
Lizzie, you know what? Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you, everybody, for coming back. Cheryl! Hi, Cheryl! Cheryl just came to see me. I'm
I don't
glad to
know,
see
but
her.
I
She's
don't know.
staying a plush.
I put part with the at symbol because I was in such a rush to try to make a new stream. Oh my
Part at.
gosh.
It was part at.
I don't know what I'm thinking. Okay, I'm going to try to put my Facebook page. See, Susan is my person to put my links in. I don't know how to do the link thing very well, but I'm going to try for you, Susan.
Is she in here?
Su-
Susan said, I haven't seen you.
Not Susan Z. No, Susan Z doesn't come to our lives because she thinks she has to work for a living, and she works every Saturday.
That's why I haven't seen her in a while. She's
Yeah,
working.
because
Sue Layton is my person. You
she
stole her.
works.
Miss you too, Cheryl. She must go do some Vegas damage. Oh my gosh, we were
She
all over Vegas. I showed her everything. It was hot. She came when
should
it was
be
really hot.
asleep.
All right. So
Okay.
what we were doing was trying to do an official kickoff. Where's Bonnie? Bonnie, you got some homework. What is the name of this collab? I got to say it a couple more times so that it's muscle memory. Never even knew that was Vegas. I took Cheryl up this one. It was so beautiful, but I never turned down this road before. Oh my gosh. When you find a part of your city that is a hidden gem and you've never been there, oh, I lost it. Bonnie said, oh,
Can you guys see that, or did I post it in my live?
I see it.
I know you can. I'm telling everybody else because
There it is. There it is. It's right there. Bonnie posted it.
I
She
know
didn't
it's right there.
know it was in. I had no idea it was in Vegas, Cheryl. It is so pretty. I've gone over there
I
three
don't think I'm in
times
the right
since we
one.
left. What did you say? You putting it
I
in the
think I'm
same one?
in mine, not yours.
It doesn't matter. We can all see it,
I don't think they can see it if I put it in mine.
huh?
They can't see it if I put it in mine, only yours.
Okay.
Because all of them are in yours, Tia, not mine.
Okay. Okay. All right. At Bonnie, I am there a few times. Bonnie does too. Bonnie has a house here. Um, Man, oh man, this was a beautiful part of Vegas that I had never been to. I was in shock. Like, where are we
Yeah.
at? This looks like a whole new city. Is that so that everybody can see it?
Oh, Gail did it for me.
Because Gail
Thank you,
is
Gail.
beautiful. Where was it?
I was trying
So,
to be like all technical because my worker decides to get a real job.
What was she thinking?
She can't be
I'm sure
here.
she was thinking about the bills,
I
but
know.
what was she
Oh,
thinking?
right. Like I tried to give her benefits, but she wouldn't have it. She wanted a real job. We just put it in, Mary. It's in there. So go join my Facebook group and join the fun. And if you go to my live tomorrow night, you'll actually see us diamond painting. I think.
When is this?
I haven't asked Janae yet if she wants to just show us diamond painting, or she wants to show our faces. I haven't asked her.
Janae's not going to show her face. I'm going to talk her into it. But we don't do that anymore, right? We show our
Well,
cameras, we show our
no,
progress,
that's not
and then
true,
we
Tia.
do
There are
it.
some people that show them by diamond painting. Not everybody wants to show their face.
I get that. I do. I hated showing
Like,
my
I
face.
didn't want to show my face for the longest time. It was all you guys that made me.
So I never showed mine. You guys know I used to show what I was working on, and I used to have my camera pointed over, and I would talk while I was diamond painting. And then
Yeah,
I did a show because I was
but if
late.
you but if you like tried to diamond paint again, then maybe you'd actually get some
I am
diamond
diamond
painting
painting.
done.
That's not why I don't have that clip anymore. The clip broke that I used to have off the
Well,
side of.
you have to buy a new one.
Well, it looks like I need to get a new computer first. That way I could get in on time. Um,
So, how is your diamond painting going?
it's going really good because I'm not
Let me
diamond
see.
painting every day. I'm
Let
not.
me
Well,
see.
I don't have it set up right here in front of me because I was
Oh, of
diamond
course not. Everything is not in the room
painting.
today.
All got on Tia telling her to show her beautiful face to talk to us. Exactly. So I was getting comments that, well, one, I could see that I was getting more views when I showed my face than when the camera was just pointed over. But then I started getting, hey, you should show your face more. You should definitely show it more. And then Shawana was the one that showed me how to check the views. And it was true. I got more views when I showed my face. Obviously, I show progress and things like that. So I want people to watch me. That's the goal. What?
So Mary said, I have to check it out. I came in after you were talking about it. I'm already doing 2 canvases for 3 events. So what 3 events are you doing? Because my event is Once Upon a Story. So it can be anything that is related to any kind of story you read or a story you've heard about, blah, blah, blah. Like Oz and Og will qualify for mine too.
We went exploring. We went exploring
Mine,
Vegas. That's all, Bonnie. Huh?
I love to my next.
September 21st through October 26th. Okay, well, I will definitely, obviously, that's the week
Or
I
was she
leave.
going to Vegas? Is she
Yeah,
going
but
to
that's the week
Vegas?
I'll be in Texas when she first arrives. So I have to get with her when I get, back. The Lone Star Retreat is, I think I'm off the 21st through the 27th or something like that. How is the dating? Aw, um, so you guys know that we signed up for 6 months. So
And
we
what
did 7
owl
years.
does she want? She says
Huh?
one day she's going to come into my room and snatch my owl. Which owl is she talking about?
You got an owl?
The doctor owl back there?
Move your
One of
head.
my squishmallows? My squishmallow. I have, or is she talking about? Because I did do a thing of my room, and I have a whole shrine over here of owls. I don't know. I just like owls
Do you
because
mean
there's
my
nothing.
owl? She might mean my owl. You mean this owl?
Oh, you have an owl too,
Uh-huh. I sleep with them.
Tia, the owl behind your head. Oh, she's talking about you. For
Yes.
once, I thought someone was paying me interest, but no, it's always Tia.
I'm gonna spank her for you guys.
I have lots of owls too. Check out my video of my craft room. You'll see. I'm an owl queen.
And the Great Escape. I'm doing
I,
this.
I have a thing for owls. Have you ever seen this owl with my beautiful daughter in it?
I miss her. Look at Alyssa.
Look at how young she was here.
Oh,
She was
the
so
baby grew up
young.
quick.
That
So,
was our trip to Niagara Falls when we went to the bird thing.
Lucy's so bad.
What?
um, so the dating, obviously, February, me, my son, and Rebecca, we all signed up for dating apps. And the goal was that we were going to get on these apps. And we're going to do it for 6 months. The July 31st, thank the Lord, was the last day. Rebecca, she shut hers off. I shut mine off a long time ago. She shut her app off like the second week of July. Um,
What?
so I, all in all, I think I went on 16 dates, individual dates.
That's pretty good for being like without dates for a long time.
Hmm. Um, Overall, I think I just need to, for me, I need to find a comfort with maybe what I'm looking for. I think early on, Sue Layton did say that I needed to figure out what I was looking for. And I didn't, have an idea. Where are you going, Lizzie? I think at that point I was just trying to have fun and go on dates, and I did. I got a lot of dates. I had oh god, a lot of horrible dates. There is just a general consensus that men, they have a different idea of what they look like externally, and I feel like that women do. And men, they want you to see them when they were at what they felt was their best. So what you may find them posting may not be recent. It's a era in time where they felt their most, I guess, successful, where they felt their most attractive. You know, and so that is the mentality I feel like that men are coming to you, with on these dating sites. I'm not sure the mindset of women, but it is my general consensus that when these men present themselves in as successful a light as they believe that they were in at this era of time, that women are attracted to that for financial reasons. So they're presenting a facade and they're attracting women who like that facade. And they're hoping that that facade may, marry well with their current financial circumstance. That's the gist of what I feel. There we go. That's the gist of what I feel, dating kind of sums up to be. So these women out here, they looking for a partner. They want somebody to come help pay half these bills because it's hard out here, especially if they single and on their own. And these gentlemen are lonely. They may have at some point just been the rave, all the women's catch, and had to fend the women off. But now, they're older and they're dealing with some things, some sort of medical issues, and now they're welcoming all, all callers, and they probably don't have the um, the fleet maybe that they used to have. Like it's not as many women, coming at them, but that's still the mindset that they're in. And so these two are trying to come together and date is the just the gist, the soup of how dating goes, in my opinion. So I'm not looking for anything. I definitely don't need any male financial support. So I'm kind of out here on my own. I'm a tomboy in that I was raised by a man, so a lot of times my mindset is probably more masculine than theirs. And so even though I like men and I'm only attracted to men, I think just it doesn't play well when it comes to trying to find a partner. I can i can i can drive better than you. I can probably fix your vehicle's issues, repair issues. um, and so, I think it's challenging for maybe a gentleman after we've gone on a few dates to see me, as a female partner that they have some interest in. I think they see me more as, at this point, they probably see me more as competition. I'm the dude that would end up with the girl he's looking for, although I'm not a dude, but I think that's their mindset. So I did go on some great dates. So do we, but reality is what we live with now. Uh, we have a single mingle group and it's professionals. I guess they think the mindset is the same, but not at all true. Yes, we have that part in common, but not the rest of life. That's true. That's true. So, just summing up my experience overall, men were extremely shocked to see that I look exactly like my pictures. That's because my pictures were extremely recent. I posted only pictures within, I think, 30 to 60 days. I wanted them to see these fluffy shoulders and have an idea. The only difference was, at the time, my hair was flat iron and blow dried. And as summer came, I always put my curls back in during summer. So that was really the only difference is, I had put some pictures that were curly hair, but they were about 5 or 6 months since, because I think I flat ironed and started blow drying in November. So I had to get some pictures from October and September that showed my curly hair. That was what I wanted to do. Did they do recent? No, there was very, very few men who did recent pictures. Very few. When I say recent, I'm talking nothing was within 5, 7, a decade. Everything was at least 1 to 2 decades. Like men were putting pictures of themselves in their late 30s, early 40s, and they were, my range was 55 to 70. For the gentleman I was looking at, I was thinking, oh, they look good for, no, they were sending pictures in their late 30s, early 40s. Um, Most of the gentlemen that I dated were between, I think the youngest guy I dated was 56 or 57. So most of them were in their mid 60s. And I'm just sitting here like, okay, it's nothing wrong with they look good, But then when they would show up, they looked 80. They had canes. They was bent over, things like that. The old sex drive. One guy was humming ooh, yes. We hadn't done nothing but said hi. Like, okay, you know. So I kept telling Lizzie, they gonna wanna lay up with me. I don't wanna lay up. I just wanna go on dates. So it's those things that you gotta think about. There is a car commercial that makes me think of you dating. The guy is an air drummer and forgets his wallet. The lady takes off in her well, I mean, I understand though. If I'm presenting myself, you getting at least what I look like right now. So if you tell me you're 65, for example, and you show me this picture, I'm like, okay, he looks good. He looks really good. I don't want to then meet up with you and you look older, you look 80, and you show me a picture from 20, 25 years ago. And that was a lot of, like, I mean, men want to feel attractive also. And I guess I didn't realize until I started this little 6 month. Oh, I'm so glad it's over. But I didn't realize how
So
widespread it
you're
was. Like,
not going to try it again.
huh?
You're not going to try it again.
Not for a while. I mean, there was one gentleman who stood the test of time that I'm still dating. We're going out tonight. This is gonna be our
That's
fourth
not
date.
right.
Huh? It's gonna be our fourth date. I told you who it was. And I cannot
Yes,
believe.
you may share my collab in your Facebook group.
Oh, that's so sweet. Um, I told you it was. So just so you, and I know all of you guys remember this gentleman. I went out to eat with him. We went to a restaurant and he wanted to order finger food. And I thought, oh, heck no, this is the worst idea. And I know you guys remember because he was eating the finger food. He got sauces on his face. And when he was talking, and I had to bob and weave, and I was done. I know you guys remember that story. It was horrible, it was bad. And someone told me, if that's all, like, how did you like the conversation? The wings guy is the guy that is still around. Yes, Bonnie. Um, somebody, I felt bad. I really did. Somebody said, I think that how you have described him is really nice. And if that was his only issue, exactly, Cheryl. I think you told me that before when you were here. You were like, well, just don't don't order, finger food. So I did give him another try, although I just was like, so like, are you serious? I said no. I was mad and irritated because I said it's not a good idea. It's not a this no, let's not order. And he did. But in talking with him, he is a teacher here. He teaches at one of the academies. Um, we had a lot of fun. And I feel like it's no pressure. I think he was just looking to kind of get out, go on a few dates and see because it had been a while, just like it had been for me. I hadn't been on a date or anything, real dates, in close to 2 decades, so 17 years. Anyway, he is the one. Hello, Melanie. It's been a while. So he's the one that stood the test of time, you know. He's very patient. I like that. There's no rush, and things. And when we go out, it's just, really to have a good time and enjoy, some things. So he, like I said, he is a teacher. He teaches at one of the academies and things. And he is at the point that, like our last conversation, he is trying to transition from teaching regular school. Like his passion has always been to help out mentally disabled kids. That's where his passion lies. And I feel like that kind of resonated because you guys know how I like to work with underprivileged children and things. So because we do have that in common, if they are tech savvy enough to use an app, they are capable of updating a photo. I agree with that. That is like such a, for me, men are not always on their best with manners that are learning how to. I agree with that.
Do you like
Like,
that?
huh?
Do you like that spotlight I gave you? Because
Oh,
you made me do this all by myself for the first 20 minutes of the last stream.
I love you, Lizzie. I thought about you last night.
I'm sure you did. You didn't
I
even
sure.
text me once to see if I was still alive.
I was worried about Clem too. Like, I hope he get all this bed. I hope he scooch his shoulders over, kick back, got one foot on each side, each half of the bed. The show, the pillow, all of them. Two pillows under his neck and two between his legs. Just go on and get the most comfortable position possible. Oh, what time did you get home this morning? It's
Six
been a while. I've been here
o'clock in
and
the
there.
morning. It
I
was
didn't hear
past 6 o'clock in the morning.
they kicked you out, or you woke up naturally.
No, they kick you out at 5 o'clock in the morning. Well, she woke me up at 5 in the morning, and then she did all the stupid things like move your eyes 5 times, like blink your eyes 5 times, wiggle your feet, blah blah blah. All these stupid things she makes you do. And I'm like, listen, woman, you woke me up. Now I gotta pee. Like, hurry it up. And then she's like, okay, I'll be in a few minutes to unhook you. And I'm like waiting and waiting. I'm like, listen, woman, you better hurry up or I'm gonna piss all over this bed if you don't come unhook me soon. So as soon as she unhooked me out of all that garbage, I ran to the bathroom. I threw on my clothes. I wiped off all the crap on my face from the goop
Stickies.
they put on. and
Yeah.
then my hair was like this. Okay, I look like, I don't know, Frankenstein's wife. My hair was out like this because of all the things she put in, and I brushed my hair really quickly, and I'm like, I'm out of here. Oh yeah, they made me fill out a questionnaire, and then I was out of there. And then Clem's like, "You texted me at 5 o'clock. It's 5:30. What the heck were you doing?" I'm like, "Listen, man, I tried to get out as fast as I could." Yeah. Then we drove back to Strathroy. It's like 45 minutes.
I'm so sorry. I'm glad you went through with it. Lizzie was about to cancel, guys. They told her she needed to do the sleep study. She was going to cancel.
Yes, Sue, I did a sleep study and it was the worst. I hated it.
You're so
But you
bad.
know what? I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning on Friday morning, and I didn't have a nap. So by the time after Jen's live, I was starting to feel really tired, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be able to fall asleep because I wanted to fall asleep because my sister didn't sleep the whole time she was there, and hers came out inconclusive because she wouldn't sleep.
Yeah,
So I
so the
wanted
whole
to make
point
sure the
is that
test
they
was
said
good
you
because
to
I
sleep.
never want to go back there again.
So you better take your butt to sleep as soon as you get there. Did you take a aid?
No,
No sleep aid?
no.
I would have poured some NyQuil down me. I would have got some good sleep. You gonna get this study on. I'd have been look. We gonna help you out. Um, so yes, I did dream about Lizzie. It was like a quick, I
Yeah,
could
I
see
had.
her
She
with
woke me
all
up at 2:30 in the morning, and I had to go to the bathroom. And then she unhooks me, and she's like, "Okay." And I have all these wires. She's like, "Take this panel full of wires with you." And I'm like, "What the hell?" So here I am going to the bathroom with all these wires, and I'm like, "How am I supposed to pull down my pants?"
how did you go? I mean, you got us invested in the story now.
Let's just say I ended up having an accident because I couldn't pull my pants down fast enough. Okay, this is where the story gets really bad.
Did you
So,
have to clean it up?
no, like I just I like dribbled him, like I peed a little bit on my underwear. And I had like protection on, but it didn't help. So when I get back to the room, I tell the lady, and I'm like, well, I can change my clothes. Oh, no, no, you have all these wires hooked up. I'll just put a towel underneath you. So she made me lie there the rest of the night like that.
Here's what I don't get.
So then I couldn't fall back asleep for like, I don't know how long it was. It took me forever to try to fall back asleep again. But I must have because I heard her say, okay, it's 5 o'clock. The study's over. And I'm like, oh, I must have fell asleep.
So, if that was me, it would have like these people would have been like, she's a little too comfortable. She must sleep good. Why are we studying her sleep? Because I would have got up in there. I just put a cloth around me. I'm gonna sleep naked. I'm telling you right now. Let's get
What?
this over. Let me get in the bed.
Sleep naked?
I've been here by myself. I'm enjoying. You see this right here? This is like, I don't know, 15. You see how thick this mattress is? It's 15 inches.
Well, you wouldn't have liked the mattress they had.
The white part right here on the bottom, that's the box spring. All of this is mattress. All of it is thick. Pillow top. I'm telling you right now, if they could offer some comfort, you ain't gotta worry. I ain't gonna pee on nothing. I'm gonna be butt naked under this robe or this cloth, whatever you give me. I'm gonna be
I
okay.
would not be naked in that bedding.
You need to report that tech. It's inhumane to leave you in urine dribbled clothes. Exactly.
I know. I was like, oh, we'll just put a towel underneath of you. I'm like, what the frick? I had change of clothes.
They should have cleaned you up and you should have slept naked. Just put the thing on the robe.
There's dudes there in the study too in other rooms.
What is they studying? Your sleep or you? So once you get under the robe and get in the bed, what difference do it make if you
They
got?
have cameras in there. They watch
Oh,
you while you're sleeping.
they can watch me while I sleep. My leg will come up out the cover. I'll be putting it up on. I'm telling you, they
It's
would
like
have
they
got a
watch
full
you
show.
guys in case you get up and you start sleepwalking, or you. I would have been freaked out if the dude started sleepwalking and walked into my room. I
Yeah,
would have
I don't.
freaked
You
the
did
hell
all of
out
that.
right
I
there.
don't think you did all of that, and I don't think your test is gonna come back conclude like with results. That's
Why?
you slept uncomfortable. You slept light. Like even looking at my watch, I do my own sleep study every night. Even looking at my watch, when I check my sleep, it gives me the times. I had excellent sleep last night.
I'm sure you did. You sound like you have. At
I
least
had
somebody
excellent.
would sleep last night. I slept, but no more or less than I do at home. Like
It tell me everything. It tell me my light sleep, my REM sleep. I got to get more REM sleep. It tell me how long I was sleeping deep sleep. But and I got two of these, so it tell you everything. All right, and then it give you the results of your sleep. So how
yeah,
your highs, your
I
lows.
don't have a fancy watch. See
They
my
$8 on TikTok, and I told you to join me.
watch.
I'm gonna send you one of them TikTok watches.
Send me one for my birthday.
So Sue wants to know why you ended up doing a sleep study. I think that's important to tell
So
people.
she wanted. Okay, so I went to my family doctor and I said I feel like flutters in my heart once in a while. Like sometimes I'll feel my heart fluttering. So I had to wear this monitor that monitors your heart for a whole weekend. So I did that, and I guess on that test, it showed that my heart flutters. Whether it showed more in the evening, like while I was sleeping, I don't know. And that's why I had to go for the sleep study.
Oh man. Cheryl says the studies are important and do give good information, but it sounds like your experience was not as it should have been because there's a protocol. I agree. I agree.
I'm like, I feel like saying, dude, like, it's just two wires. Like, I'm not sure what was going on behind me, but there was two wires on my legs.
So, Lizzie,
I'm
did you
like,
go to
why
a
the hell do
cardiologist?
they? No, he hasn't gotten that far yet. My
Okay.
doctor's dumb.
All right. So, Lizzie, let's talk about the comments that I made last night in J Rob's live. You didn't like it when I said I'm rooting for Clementine. I hope he get the best night of his sleep while you're at the
Mm,
sleep study.
yeah, very funny.
I thought it was funny.
He's sleeping right now, so obviously.
He slept good. So
No,
everybody should have.
he said he slept in the car and waited for me because he didn't
Why
want to
would he
drive
do
back
that?
4 times.
I had it all set up for him. See what happens with my generosity?
I
I had the
told him
whole bed.
I told him to go home, but he didn't want to, I guess.
I would have. Canada is great, but you have to jump through hoops to get a specialist. There we
Yeah.
go. You should have a cardiologist. I'm just saying. Once you start saying you got flutters, that should be the next step. But
Right.
sleep.
Well, I should tell my I don't know. I'm gonna see what I have to go back on the 25th to get the results from this test from a different doctor, probably the doctor at the sleep study place, and then if I might turn around and tell my family doctor that I want to go see the heart doctor. I missed all the lives last night. I was babysitting. I only watched J Rob, but I don't think Timo went live, did she?
Yeah, she went live. I didn't
Oh,
see
did
it.
she?
Yeah, 'cause I had to go
See,
cook.
oh yeah, and I didn't tell you the other story, Tia, because you weren't here. So when I was in J Rob's live, I'm like, oh, my phone's gonna die. So I brought my charger, right? So I plugged it in, and it wasn't charging. I'm like, is it this darn outlet not working? And then I saw it go off once, like it was charging, but then it wouldn't charge anymore. And I'm like, what the heck? So I said to the lady, she said I could be on my phone till midnight, but I was like already low on battery, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to like die by morning, right? Because my charger isn't working. She said she could have gave me a charger, but um I never asked her for one. So, anyways, this morning when I went to go text Clem to see if he was here, because I didn't know, because he didn't respond to me last night if he went home, and I went to grab my phone, and doesn't this part of the charger break right off in my phone?
In the phone?
Yeah, I'm like, for Pete's sakes. So I get to the car, like, Clem, you have to go to the variety store so I can pick up a charger because my phone's almost dead, and I my charger's busted. And that was the only charger I had left at home. So yeah, that was another thing that happened to me. I
Well,
broke
I'm
my
sorry
phone
that
too.
you had to go through that. I am.
And
But
it's
it
a
was
long
for a
week
good cause.
and it's a long weekend.
Is it?
It is here in Canada.
What is it?
It's a civic holiday.
What's the name of it?
Civic holiday.
Oh,
It's a civic holiday. Not everybody gets it off, but some places do grant it because it's a civic holiday. But my work grants it.
is there more than one? Like you
I have a
say
4 day
do something,
weekend.
I guess, huh?
I have a 4 day weekend, and what to top it off my 4 day weekend is I had to go to sleep study on the Friday night. And like, who makes you go to a freaking sleep study on a Friday night when everything's happening?
Listen, you sound like you don't like to sleep.
I barely sleep. You should know this already by me, but sometimes at night I do get really tired and my eyes start to droop. Like I have been diamond painting before where I'm like,
Did y'all hear what she just said? I'm just gonna point this stuff out. She don't have no problem wanting to go to sleep when we're hanging. Ask her what she did during the live last week. I'm just
oh, I
calling
fell
her
asleep.
easy.
Well, like I fell asleep to TV and stuff, and you were just like the tone of your voice just put me to sleep, and I was like this, lying down on the couch. You're in my hand like this, and then all of a sudden, bloop, the phone drops right in my face,
I'm like, Lizzie,
and I'm like,
put your link to your Facebook page in the
Tia,
chat.
just
She
it's
ain't do
already in the
anything.
chat.
I'm talking about the night that you fell asleep on me and I had to call you and wake you up. That's what I was asking you to do was to put your link in the chat. That's how I knew you went to sleep on me because you wasn't putting your link
Oh
in the chat.
yeah,
And I kept saying, Lizzie, get to work. Put your link in the chat. Bonnie had asked about it. Somebody else had asked. And then someone said, I don't think she's here anymore. I was like, I'm gonna settle that
and then she calls me, woke me up.
soon as the live ended. Get up and get online with me. So she don't have no problem going to sleep when it's me. Her eyes be drooping. She'll get up. She'll do this. That means she ready to go to bed. And I know that you guys have seen her do me like that 80,000 times. So I don't know what she mean when she say
That's only on a work night I do that.
she has a good way of getting off and going to sleep when it's me. But her and Janae, Ask how long her and Janae be online. Just whew,
I've told them too. It's time for me to cut out. I've done it lots of times. Those girls can
they
talk
can talk. They'll be up
and talk
late,
till like
laughing and
3
cackling.
in the morning, and I'm like, I'm out. My eyes are starting to, and they're also in different time zones, right? And I'm like, I'm getting sleepy already. Like, I'm the first one to clock out because I'm in the Eastern time zone.
So make sure if you guys are doing a diamond painting that you can associate with a storybook tale, then join along. Janae and her crew are so hilarious and so much fun. Oh man, I have never laughed harder than at night. We were up with Lizzie. Lizzie took 4 hours to set up a live. Oh my gosh. And we were there before she started working on. And then when she finally got it set up, obviously we had to hang out for a little bit longer. Can I add to chat Jude? Hi, Jude. Hi, my sweet. Oh, miss you so much. Oh, he's gonna be big by
I
the
miss
time I
I
get back
miss
out there.
cuddle times with my kids.
Yeah.
Even though Tyler would probably want to still try to cuddle me, but no. He's got Jesus hair. Did I tell you?
You told me he need a haircut. I haven't
Helen
seen him in
Helen
but
calls
almost
me
a
yesterday.
year.
Helen calls me the other day and it's just like, Liz, I just seen Jesus walking downtown. And I'm like, there. And I'm like, oh no, yep, that's
Oh,
Tyler.
Tyler. Oh, Lizzie can't
It's
wait
bad.
to hear your stories.
Oh, Jesus, I just
You're gonna
shook
have to
the
do it
whole
3 times, honey bunny. Unfortunately, I got hit hard with system issues today. I could not get on for over 45 minutes. I started about 6:26 my time, and my computer was just circling. I definitely got to get a new computer.
yeah.
It's
I
just
had,
old.
I had to hold down the fort and it was hard. It was hard.
How?
So I just talked all about me and my channel. My channel.
He's using diamond paintings to build. I taught him well. Tell him make a fort. It's just gonna take 6. He need to make a fort.
Just
4
wait till he
walls,
just wait till he
roof,
spills
and a
all
fort.
your drills, Jen. Just
So
wait. Like my granddaughter did to me.
you see what my Sue said to you?
Yes,
You got your
that
own
I did
Sue, and
just
you tried to
fine. Thank
steal
you,
mine.
Sue.
But that's okay. I'm gonna let you. But you see, my Sue is really nice and accommodating for you. She said you did fine.
There you go. See, I can hold my own without you, Tia.
If you want an apple, Tim can get you 15% off. Might be going to Apple. Might be going to Apple. I
Well,
definitely need one. I'm not spending $2,000 though. I'm just gonna say
we
that.
don't even have an Apple phone. Why would you go to an Apple computer?
Because I have an iPad, I can sync them up.
Oh, I guess.
Um, I spent
If
two.
you
This is
get an
not the
Apple
point.
computer, you got to get an Apple phone.
Why would I need to do that?
And be an Apple person like me, except for my computer. Everybody thinks my computer is Apple, but it's not. It's
So,
HP. I
so
just
you're
hide the
cheating
HP
on
symbol
Apple.
behind the,
That's what I
but
have.
because
I have
it's
a
white, they
Dell.
all.
So I
I
have a Dell. I went online and had it
have
built. I got everything added to it. I thought I was going to take this into 2150. Yeah, I said 2150. That's how I thought. The computer came to, I think it was 16 something plus taxes and shipping and handling. It's just under 2 grand. I thought this computer would last. I don't know what I was thinking. I got it in 2015. And I was talking to Rebecca the other day, and she was like, "Yeah, it's about time." I was like, "No, it's not. No, it's not. $2,000? I think I should have another decade." I was like, I feel like this computer, you know, I don't know. So I'm not spending that kind of money anymore. I said 1,000 or less. I'm not spending 2 grand because I feel like I should have got a little more time. You know, send a photo of Jude, what Jude's doing right now. Oh, my little man, let me check on him. I miss him.
This is what happens when your granddaughter.
Oh, looky. He's got diamond
This
paintings.
is what
He's playing
happens when your granddaughter gets a hold of your diamond painting.
with. Don't show that to Jen.
Just wait, Jen. Look. This is what happens when your
No.
granddaughter gets into your stuff. This is
Look,
what's gonna happen.
he looks
You
so
better hope it's not with all your
cute.
sparklers.
Oh, I miss him.
He'll be in big trouble then
Don't show that to
if he
Jen.
doesn't.
Oh, Sue says she might need a new iPad soon. Can he help me? Um, uh, man, absolutely. Mine is decked out has and was 1,500 in the last 8 years, going strong. 1,500, that's coming down. That's good. I could not believe it. I mean, I could not believe it. And I mean, it is so slow. I'm thinking about doing that. Where they, what do they go
Does
through and
your
they
work,
check it.
does your work cover your computer because
No, because they
you can
provide me
work
with
from
one.
home?
No, well, I mean, this is my personal computer. I use the office computer when they send you for work.
Oh, you have
Yeah.
two computers because you're special.
I have one. That's theirs. I don't do a lot on there. I set my only thing I do on that computer is I set up the stream yards. That's why I kept telling you I didn't realize I had more than one. So I think on mine I was logged in to my regular account, and then I thought I had to maybe log in on there, and I was setting up streaming. I was wondering why sometimes I saw your name and Honey Bunny, and sometimes I did. I
Sue
love
said,
it when my brain works and it connects the dots like it's supposed to. Woohoo. Um, Sue says, I'm lucky. My grandkids do not touch my diamond painting stuff. Oh. And Honey Bunny said, yeah, but if you do 800 every 4 years,
well,
that's it. Still ahead and lightning fast. Man, that's what I need. Lightning fast. Because this thing is slow. I mean, slow. Let's
so
give
is
our
my.
hostesses a thumbs up. Oh, let's see. That's my Sue. You see that?
See, Sue,
Now,
when my granddaughter did that to me, though, she was living here. She was living here, and I had left for the day, and I didn't think she's going to come into my craft room. They're all in the drawers, like the diamond dot drawer thing where you pull out the drawers. And she did that, and she dumped them all.
oh, wow.
She did it twice. That one wasn't the bad one. The bad one was she dumped almost every single color from a painting out.
What'd you do? Did you like go through and read
Well, it
or did
was
you just throw it
Janae.
away?
It was when I was working on a collab with Janae, and Janae replaced them all, which I felt bad. And then the last one, that, and then the last one she did that was super bad. I ended up having to buy a whole bunch of refills from Oraloa because that's what I was working on. Because nowhere on Oraloa says "Oh Snap Insurance," so
Oh, wow. I don't
I don't
know.
see it on their canvas. So I
Oh, my
just ordered them, and then I had to order a few times because I couldn't like determine how much I lost. I had to keep on working on it. Then I'd stop because I'd run out of something, and then I'd order more, then continue on working on it. Yeah,
I have. So you remember that one night we were all, I think it was me, you, Crash, J Rob, Rebecca, and Billy. And we were all on, I want to say it was some one of our pajama
party.
parties. hmm Where we were drinking and everything. I think that was that night where you looked like your face collapsed into your diamond painting. And you had that real good looking pink drink.
Oh no, that was the New Year's one on my channel.
Okay. Well, I remember Billy spilled his drill.
No, Billy was working that day, so it must have been a different live.
Whatever day it was, he spilled his drills. He pulled out this little contraption
Yeah,
and
the
vacuuming
vacuum
up.
cleaner.
Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah,
I
I
went
had
out and
one
got
too.
one. I was gonna say I went out and got one. Um, a couple year about a year or so ago, after I bought it, I spilled my own drills. We were on with Nana, and remember Nana was teasing me. Why is Tia so quiet? You know something's wrong if Tia didn't got that quiet. And I'm like, oh, I spilled my drills. They were laughing at me. So I had to pull. That was my first time. I had to pull it out. It does have a screen on it, but you can you can put like knee high stockings and stuff. I think if you guys are all out here and you
Yeah,
guys
my
have some good
granddaughter
ideas,
spilled them all together, all different colors. There's no
yeah,
way I
but then you
picked
have to
through
go
all
through.
that.
Yeah, you can. You know what you do? I'm gonna tell you what you do. Not that I'm trying to promote anything, but I got this from Honey Bunny's mom. And when I tell you, I'm gonna close this one side. When I tell you that this thing is so multi-purpose, it's like 8 containers and stuff. So if you spill your drills, here's what I think you should get one of these. You know, you can take all of the trays, the inner trays and things like that out. It's a lot of them. It's 8 altogether on each. It's 4 on each side.
Where'd she get that from?
I just told you, I got it from J. Rob's mom.
J. Rob's mom, but what, she made it?
No, she got it at the retreat. We
Well, who
exchanged
did you
stuff.
buy that off of? That's what I'm asking.
I would love to have bought it off of her, but we was
Oh, is
over
that what
here.
she won? Is that her door prize?
Yes, and so we exchanged items,
Because that
and
doesn't look like a Bellard to Nicole.
it's not. Don't hate me, Bella. Like y'all know how I feel about Bella. I got a ton of her trays, but I've been
So who's that? Firefly?
this is Firefly. I can't get this last section out. I don't know if I put some. Maybe I spilled something. Anyway, don't, don't pay attention to the technical difficulties. Y'all know
I
how
love
Tia is,
Firefly. That's all I use now.
huh?
Sorry, Bellard to Nicole. But that's all I use now is my Firefly tray.
I got a couple. I got the shrimp boat from Nick's. I got Archer's. So here's the thing. Okay, so
I have them all too.
see this one side.
I don't have that one. I
That's
like the ones with the thingies.
she didn't give it to her daughter. She gave it to her daughter.
I like the ones with the thingies
We
on.
were having fun. We was looking at everything, checking it out. But look at this. All these trays. Obviously, these sit down. So if I had a tray spill like that, I would just sit all these little trays out, and
Oh
then
yeah, and pick through them all. Are you on crack?
yeah.
Who in the right mind would do that?
Me. Why do we have all of this technology if we're not going to use it? What do we? I mean, obviously, this is a good way to save your
I'd
bills
still
and
be
things.
here. I'd still be here to this day trying to pick through all of that.
I don't think it would have took you that long. Watch you a good movie and just you you know what I'm saying. It's I'm not saying that it wouldn't have been time consuming. It would have been time consuming, but all
Kids,
these little
where's your
trays.
kids? Where's your kids? I'm gonna tell them to come dump all your drills into your tray.
No, no, because my daughter is so literal. She would come and actually do it, thinking that you giving me some sort of test. So no, I'm not. Every time you ask Kiara something, she's too forward and too okay. She's so like by the book. One moment, why did you do that? She asked me to. No, I'm not.
J. Rob says, "Why separate them when you can just replace them?"
I guess you can replace them. I just make a list of what colors are there and then pick them up as I place them. What thingy?
The
Um,
only problem was though with the last one, the colors were so close. I couldn't tell. And then the jars were empty and I wasn't even sure which one was which.
well, I just love this. I got my little colors and stuff like that. I had here go my black. This sits on top of the diamond side. I just like it. You can take these and travel with them. I just didn't realize they made them where they came with so many in them. So now I have the black in.
Next time that happens, I'll just tell you to come over with that and do it for me.
So you put your diamonds in. Now I got the other trays in. And then you just close the lid up and you take them already inside the trays. Take it with you wherever you're going. And you just close it. Yay! Then when you're ready to go, you just pull the lid out. After you pull the lid out, boom, you start diamond painting. So it's real handy. I would have definitely thought about it
So, can
for
I talk about this canvas I'm doing right now?
yeah, that's an $80 tray. I heard. I
It's
heard.
very sparkly.
Hold it up and show the sparkle.
I
You need
can. It's 100 centimeters, and it's in on my table, and I have all the drills on top. It's too much to move. I can
Sure.
move the camera, but don't make too busy.
Well, let's no busier than what us watching it. There we go.
The camera doesn't do it justice.
It never does. The colors don't, show as smooth. I can see some sparkle.
It's really sparkly in person.
Did you
That's
see?
as much as I got for done since the first.
Wow, the first. So this is the third. You
Yeah.
are killing it. Imagine how much you'd have got done if you didn't have to do the sleep study yesterday.
Right?
I know.
Right? I would have at least been done this part.
Look at that. So what is do you have a picture of what you actually are working on? Because I know you see that, Bonnie, it say DP once up. That's how she remember it. Oh, there's the picture. So that's what it looks like once upon a story
These are the release papers you can go buy for my
for the
event.
event. And those are books, right?
Aren't they pretty? It
I,
goes because,
I think,
I'm
yeah.
doing books.
Hold them
So
up. I want to
the
see them.
theme,
You
and
got
there's
a
books
spare
and
one?
flowers. So that was the theme of my.
You have a spare one?
Of what? Right here. Oh, I'm not
Don't
very
say
good at
that,
holding a
Sue.
camera. Oh, you can see my crotch. I can't
I,
do this. I just showed you all my crotch.
we didn't see it. We waiting on you to show the diamond painting. I mean, the show the release paper.
I I show the diamond painting.
The release paper. Let's show it up close so I
It's
can.
50 by 100 centimeters by Rose Profit, captured by Venus.
She's gonna love you for that, Sue. You know you're supposed to be my Sue. She already has one. You're trying to take her Sue's spot. Sue.
Yeah,
And
if I was doing a live where I was diamond painting, I would have got a lot done too. Just saying.
you can
Who
diamond paint.
who
You
in
can
the
pluck
diamond
and look
painting
up.
community even thought of us showing our faces?
I don't know who did it first. I love you too. I don't know who did it first. I just remember seeing the difference in who was coming. And that, it did give me, because they're looking down diamond painting and they're listening to us and things like that. Obviously, it makes it
I
easier when you have,
suppose.
yeah. But,
But
it's
if they're looking down, they're not even looking at how wonderful my and shiny my hair is because I washed it this morning after the sleep study.
I'm looking at how wonderful and shiny it is. You look beautiful. So
My
very
sister
gorgeous.
Helen said she still saw goop in it. The girl said it might take a while for it to come out of my hair.
Um, I'm sorry that you had goop all over the place. You
She didn't
supposed
even come to Canada and console me.
oh, you supposed to come to Vegas first. Um, you're so bad. What happened to you coming here first?
J
Um,
Rob could have came over the border and come console me. I was so close to her. I was in Sarnia. I was right by the border.
she was 45 minutes. The border's 45 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah.
You were right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was right by J Rob. She could have came after alive.
J Rob, why didn't you go see Lizzie?
We could
Why?
have gone we could have gone and ate a poutine. Oh, I guess I couldn't have at the sleep. We could have at 6 o'clock this morning. Of course, I don't think they would have a poutine available at 6 o'clock in the morning, but hey.
Why didn't you go have some poutine? Salty cheese, right? That's the gist of it.
Why is there
Salty.
a dog in my house?
You, you, you're getting a new pet. You didn't know that? Maybe
Why is
Yvette
there
wants.
a dog in my house? Why is there a dog in my house?
I told you Yvette was getting it.
No, I do not.
You want to say hi?
No, I'm
I
live.
want to say hi, Vet. I want to see the doggy. Hi, doggy.
No,
Bring her over.
no. Oh my God. I can't believe you told her to bring this thing in here.
Good morning, Vet.
No, no, it's her daughter. Anna, come here. No. Anna's
You're
been drinking.
mean.
Anna.
Happy to see you.
She wants to say hi, Lizzie. Give Lizzie a kiss.
See?
Give Lizzie
Anna,
a kiss.
go.
Bye.
Close the door. Darn dog. Yeah.
Now all I need is for Helen to come over and mess with you. My day would be fun and full and complete.
She already called 4 times. I told her don't call after 10. I'm going live.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it smells like dog too. Now my room smells like dog.
There's nothing wrong with the room smelling like dog. Why didn't you kiss the doggy?
I don't like that dog.
Why not?
Have you lived with it? No. If you lived with that dog, you'd know.
Dogs love me. They give me kisses. They like to hug me. I like to hug them.
Oh, Bella would hug you and kiss you.
Sue wants to know, was the dog wet?
It must have been. I don't know. I didn't even look at it.
Honey Bunny says she hasn't heard a good Helen story lately.
Well, she sends me a picture. I don't even want to show you guys. It's disgusting. She ripped her whole arm open, and you see like flesh, and she sends me a picture of that. And I'm like, what the heck did you do now? I said, I'm going to have to start bubble wrapping you.
I love Helen stories. Look at Yvette up bright and early, bringing the chaos. Oh, you're going to have a fun day today. It's going to be a good.
That wasn't Yvette. That was her daughter.
Oh, that's her daughter's dog? Okay. Well.
Yeah, that was her daughter that came in the room.
Oh, that's her daughter? That's Yvette's daughter?
The one that got married. The one that used to live with me.
She looks just like her mama.
Yeah, she does. They both look like their mom.
They look exactly like a twin. Wow, can't believe that. She looks just like. I was wondering why her hair was so thick.
No. Your head doesn't have thick hair like that anymore.
What are you doing? Why is your hair all so thick?
Yvette's hair is darker than Monique's.
Sue says a dog don't stink unless they're wet or sprayed by.
Oh, that dog got sprayed by a skunk when it lived here. I woke up in the middle of the night and Monique's giving it a bath. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? Because I heard a lot of commotion. She's like, and I got sprayed by a skunk outside. And the whole house just reeked. It was
Ooh.
horrible.
Okay, so no allowing the doggies to get sprayed. And your doggy was a house doggy? Yeah, Lizzie?
What? Her
Your
dog?
dog, yeah, when it stayed there, it was a house doggy, or did you guys keep it outside, like in a
It
doghouse?
was keep it outside. It was a house dog. I don't keep any animal outside. I only have that porch cat because she didn't like Marlo. And ever since she's been outside, now she won't come back in.
She free.
It's not
Why
by
would
my,
she?
she's not by my choice. She just doesn't want to come back in. She's Clem's outdoor cat. Like she loves Clem.
Oh, well,
So I just let him be. I keep on telling him we need to rehome her, but he won't let me.
how do you rehome a cat?
Well, I don't know, but I don't know. She's not an indoor cat anymore, so I don't even think we could break her to be back an indoor cat.
Oh,
So I'm
wow. I'm learning some good stuff today. So Sue says female douche will get the smell out of a dog. That's good to know. And Amy wants to know how Pickles is doing. Pickles must be dead because I don't hear Pickles no more. Where's Pickles?
no, Pickles is not dead.
What
Pickles
happened?
is very much alive. So yesterday I went to the bulk barn for Pickles to try to get him like sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds, and I got some pine nut seeds, but all raw because the kind of stuff you buy at the grocery store are all like baked, roasted or whatever, and some have salt, and I don't want that for my bird. So I had to go to the bulk barn. I bought him all the stuff because he really likes millet. So, and he dies over millet, but I just didn't want to give him just that for like I'm trying to like get him like training him, like giving him something that will make him work for.
Something he really, really likes so you could get him to do things you want him to do. I get it. That's how we
Yeah.
do our
Well,
husbands. Go ahead.
do you think that bird likes anything? No. Won't take he spits it out or he smells it and he's like, nope. I tried every single fruit and the only fruit he'll eat is apple. I've tried every single one. He sniffs it and he turns his nose up to it. But then I give him his chop, but I mix some seeds in with the chop so it'll make him eat it. So he's at least getting some veggies in him. But he's so funny because if his beak gets all dirty, he wipes it. He always wipes his beak, like cleans off his beak on his like perches. It's so cute. He is a funny bird. He's still alive. He's well. He's happy, but he still won't let me hold him. The other day, I let him out for a long, long time, and I'm like, how am I going to get him back in the cage? Because he flew over to Flo's cage, and I'm like, how am I going to get him back into his cage? And he let me pet him on the top of the head on top of Flo's cage. But I tried to do that yesterday on his cage when he was out of the cage on top, and he's like, nope, I ain't having it.
How
So
did
I
you
feel
get him
like
back?
I take steps and I get close. How did I get him back from Flo's cage? Well, he ended up flying down on the floor, and I ended up getting a little towel and I wrapped around him like lightly, and then I put him back in his cage for the night. Because I'm like, Clem, help me get him back. He's like, nope, you got him out. You deal with it. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, I need to go to bed. I have to work in the morning. But I got him back in the cage. And then now he's only been going on top of his cage, and I usually can con him into going back in the cage with some millet, and he usually goes. He's really
Now,
good at like if I tap something, he'll go there. But if I try to use like I try to use like a stick like for target training, but he's like, screw you and your stick, lady. But he comes to my finger though if I tap with my finger. But yeah, I feel like I get close and I get better, and then I end up getting 2 steps back again. It's like back and
So
forth yo-yo.
Sue
Then he'll
asked,
take what?
did you see what Sue asked? Have you chewed the food first, then let him take it from your mouth?
What? I'm
She
not
said her,
doing that.
she said her sister feeds her bird that way. Um,
Oh, really?
I'd
No.
rather just kiss on some doggy. Just kiss on some
That's how
doggy.
that's how birds feed their babies.
Um, does the Pickles, does he talk yet?
No, he's not a talking parrot.
Oh, because
Very
I was
very
trying.
rarely do you see conures talk. There are some that talk, but very rare.
I was trying to teach him how
I
to say
didn't buy
big
an expensive
head.
parrot. Jesus.
When she first got him, guys, I was trying to teach him to call Lizzie big head, whenever she walked in the room, big head, big head, big head.
Oh, Clem told his mom that the bird says treat treat. I'm like, the bird does not say treat treat. Here's his mom. I'm like, stop telling your mom lies. The bird does not say treat treat.
I tried my hardest. He wouldn't pick up the cues,
And
guys.
then every time, and it's hard too because every time I try to get get a milestone with Pickles, Clem's doing something stupid like sticking melon in his cage. I'm like, don't do that. So
I don't know if if I would, especially now with a horse. I had a camel that kissed me. Oh God, that was the wettest. Uh,
a
so I had
Campbell kissed you? A Campbell?
when I went camelback riding down in Mexico.
Would have been. That would have been
Oh
freaking
God.
funny. I would have loved to
No,
see.
I wasn't expecting it. So it was the camel wouldn't let me get on him in the first place. He was like,
Did he
oh, and
give
I'm
you
like,
the
oh, you're
tongue?
not supposed to do that to me. They were laughing. They were like, no, he's not doing that. Yes, he is. He can see. He know these shoulders is fluffy. He don't want me on him. They was like, that's not true. Camels can carry this. They said camels can carry 1,000 pounds. I said, we don't want to test that. I'm 1,000 pounds. He was like, and my feelings was hurt. But I got up on that camel and we went camelback riding. So we get back. We're taking a break because we're supposed to go a different route, after the lunch or break. So I'm sitting there eating my little snacks and stuff, and the camel come over. I see it coming, but I know he ain't coming by me because he don't like me. But I guess he did. He come, and I'm sitting. I looked up, and he been down and all that, just all. I'm like, oh my gosh, pets, they just take liberties with me. And I don't, at least he wasn't a bear, I guess. But, I don't know if I don't think I would have initiated the kiss, but I have been kissed by pets. Let's just say she is crazy. Oh, Amy over here. You okay, Amy? I'm checking on you. She's grossed out. Now, so this was the event announcement for Lizzie's. I'm gonna try and get this because we didn't call it 82 different things. We're gonna settle on one name right here today. That's good.
There is only one name.
Say it.
DP. Once upon a story.
Put that closer so I can see the detail in it. Now come down a hair. Here we go. So I see the books. Is those flowers on top of the books?
Yes, like the painting that I'm doing.
Okay.
We think, she went, I told her what painting I was doing. She went on Captured by Radiance, she saw the painting and she comes back and she's like, "What do you think about this one?" And I'm like, "It's beautiful. I love it. Let's go for that one."
So her collab is called DP Once Upon a Story. Obviously, one of the sponsors is Palm Pow Pins. I will be taking some pictures. I'm going to load the pictures onto probably tomorrow because they're in finishing right now, meaning because I know Lizzie doesn't like the tacky feeling. So the tacky feeling comes from when I take them out of production and I package them probably too soon. So I package them before they've had an opportunity to settle, and things. So when they first come out, they're still fresh and everything. So I'm going to leave them in, longer so that, I don't like it when they sit out and moat or, anything flying in the air. So I do leave them in. I have a curing box and I leave them in the curing box. Sometimes, I'll leave them in there for another day or so. But if I'm packaging and trying to ship out, sometimes, I'll take them out, leave them in the box overnight and then take them out, put them in when you guys receive my pins, they always come in like a little individual packet and stuff. So sometimes I package them and get them labeled. And that's the feeling that she was referring to. But since she mentioned it, I will be more mindful of it because I hadn't been mindful of it. So there we have it. Moving on. That is hashtag DP Once Upon a Story. So if you guys are just looking for something, obviously, you want to relate your diamond painting to a storybook tale. I don't want to say fairy tale. So a storybook tale. Okay. That's the gist.
A romance novel, it could be 50 Shades of Grey. Have some
No,
sex.
she got to get a little her own, essence in there. That's what Lizzie would love is to do diamond paintings of scenes from that movie. Look at her face. You're so bad, Lizzie. I just joined your Facebook group, Lizzie. Once I'm approved. See, somebody found you.
I'll have to go over. If not, Susan, when she gets off her real job, will do it. But I'll
She's
probably
talking
do
about
it.
her Susan. Her Susan is Susan Z, guys, not my Sue. Don't be giving my Sue extra work.
Susan said thinks she needs a real job. Apparently, I don't pay her enough. Like good
So,
looks and charm isn't payment enough for her, I guess.
Sue, I would do the picture of the red room. Lizzie would probably want to do the activities that occur in the room as a diamond painting. That's the difference between us. Just so you're aware.
I have done a provocative picture. I've done a few. The last one, I don't even want to talk about Flirty Friday because the last Flirty Friday I did turned out to be a disaster. And I have it on hold. I did do a video about it, but I have it on hold.
Oh yeah, I saw the video. So you were talking about how horrible the drills were, the drill quality, and
Well, not really the drill quality. Drill quality was okay, but I think it's the canvas and the spacing and the glue because she tried doing pour glue and the glue isn't tacky enough and they're falling off and I pulled it out and I had to fix a whole bunch of spots. And then with the light pad on, a round shouldn't look the way that looks. Like it looks terrible. It looks like my granddaughter did it.
that's not nice. If I was Luna, I would be like, don't bring me into the insult. In any event, the place that she got the canvas, they're no longer open. Is that correct?
Yeah, they are.
They are.
Hmm.
I'm glad I didn't say their name. I don't want to associate it with bad press. Um,
They're open still.
I thought they were closed.
No,
So then
she's doing it from her garage now.
okay, okay. Well, we won't announce. We won't announce. Because we just sat here and talked about how bad the canvas is. So
I
let's not.
haven't gone there in 2 years. She
Uh,
doesn't sell. She doesn't sell licensed artwork. Let's just put it that way.
okay, so we definitely won't announce her name and things like that. We'll steer clear of, inappropriately advertising for that. Obviously she has a small business, so I'll say for that business. Okay, there we go. Love it when a plan comes together. So we talked about hashtag DP, once upon a story. We talked about that. Okay, great. We all know what type of canvas that we can use for that. We have our star here. Mary is, I think she's doing 3 events with 2 canvases. So we're going to talk about, another event that we're all aware of, and that is the Great Escape. Now, if you have a canvas that falls in this category, which is an animal, so that is the focus, an animal in their adventure. That is how I am tying my current project.
That's
I'm the queen of whips
escape is. It has to be an animal on an adventure.
for Great Escapes. Yeah, their focus is an animal in the adventure. So that is why my cross
I have an
stitch.
owl on a branch.
There
Is
you
that an
go.
adventure?
You can make it an adventure. Watch
Bling
it.
it up. Her name is Bling It Up.
You didn't get that until she came in the room. You slow. Hey everyone, popping in for a minute on my way to National Harbor, Maryland with my hubby. Enjoy the weekend. Oh, thanks Rochelle for coming in. Tell hubby we all said hi, be safe, and have fun. Um, so we were just talking about our event. I'm doing an owl, going to an
Hello,
enchantment forest.
Michelle.
Oh, see? So
I couldn't remember
I'm
your
doing,
YouTube name.
you remember it's Bling It Up, although it took you forever.
I told you it was something up.
You did.
7 Up.
Um, you're so slow. So, what what I'm working on, I've showed you guys on my show Wednesday, is a cross stitch pattern that's being converted to a diamond painting. So, because that collab that Rochelle and I have, which it's going really good, we are going through October 6th. So I have plenty of time. I am the queen of works in progress, but I feel like that is definitely a substantial enough amount of time where I
Tia.
can sit down. I
Tia.
can, what? What?
You have till October.
Yeah.
How big is the canvas?
It's a, I don't know. I got to go back and check, but it's big.
30 by 30.
No, it's like 30 by 40, more or less, but it's not big.
It is August. You're
And
telling me you can't get that done?
I didn't say I couldn't get it done. You're saying that. I am just advertising, if you will. Save this for October. You can't ride me while I'm doing it, while I'm in progress. You can only ride me afterwards. And you don't know where I'm going. I might be going somewhere great. And you over here shooting me down.
Michelle,
Where's the
she just
support?
found us. She just found us.
What a fun surprise. I
Oh, she
just found you
found
guys.
us.
Michelle Miner. Well,
Oh,
welcome to the morning laughs. The laughs come from you guys, because we don't give laughs. We so dingy, we make you laugh. I think that's the concept. Anyway, she's writing me right now, Michelle,
if it
because
takes you till October to finish that painting, Tia, you're
it
fired.
probably will. She's not going to fire me, Michelle. Don't believe a word she says. Even our chat knows that she's not going to fire me. She's just going to use it as fuel to keep riding me about not completing projects. Michelle, I have not had a complete in 2 years, just so you know. And I keep starting projects and then I
At
just
least you
move on
owned
to
up to
another.
it.
Huh? I do
At
complete
least you
the
owned up to it.
I am. I do. I don't have no choice. I'm like the butt of the community jokes now. So I'm hoping I
Hey,
might get
it used
one
to
third
be,
done.
remember when we didn't show our faces, but remember I used to love her so much, and I wish she'd come back to YouTube. But do you remember Dearly?
Yeah, dearly crafted.
Yeah,
Have you
I
heard from
loved
her?
her. No, I haven't heard from her in a long time. But she used to like go on her live and show her diamond painting, but she wouldn't put any drills down. And then we used to like always like tease her like, "Oh, she might have put 10 down today." Remember that? No. We used to I used to do that to her too.
We used to for the DP-a-thons, remember those? And a lot of people, we used to count like how many people got the most plucks. You should be like,
Yeah.
okay, here we go. I got 7 plucks in. It is very difficult because how do you monitor when you diamond painting your heads down like this? How do you monitor your chat? So looking directly at the screen does help and things. But once my phone clip broke, because I used to have a clip that hung over my work, once it broke, I was just full time face. And I never, I might used to switch and, kind of share, but I was just full time face after that. Um, Sue wants to know, how do you not run out of store? Are you talking to me about because of all the paintings I have? So under this bed right here, below
I
this,
can only imagine.
I have a huge portfolio. I have two portfolios, but I have one that's like the size of the bed, and I have canvases. So it was canvases that I didn't think that I would ever sell, or I might get to. They're smaller, and so I put a lot. Started unboxing them and putting them into the portfolio. Lizzie, you in this? She's smoking on a rig, guys. And so I put the canvases in there, and it's a lot of them. I have the tubes, the ones that Craftably used to sell. I have, I don't know, I think 9 or 10 of those tubes. And I have 10 inside those. I have the big giant ones, 10 canvases in there. So I know that you could keep 10 in there. It gets to be too much trying to roll them all. So maybe one day I will open some tubes and show you, or open my portfolio. I have a second portfolio. It's smaller. I would say it holds maybe 60 by 80s, or smaller in those. Maybe I think 60 by 80 may comfortably fit in there. So in that portfolio, that was the first one that I bought. I do have a lot of my AliExpress. I have in my collection alone probably close to 100 AliExpress. It's back when it was cute and we was buying just because they're cute. Now, once we came into, other diamond painting, companies, Dreamer Designs, Treasure Studio Arts, once we came into the knowledge of those additional diamond paintings, um, the cuteness factor, because they cost more, that went kind of out the window. And if you watched the show the other night, you heard me talk about moving on from, oh, it's so cute. It can be cute at $10, but if at $54.99 plus shipping and handling, you start to oh, I can't wait to hear about it, and make sure you message. Um, have fun, be safe, call if you need, or if you need a rescue call. I do want to thank Amy for being that person, and Tammy Glaysnap Simon cousin. They was that person for me. So get you somebody when you're going on these dates. If you don't think you're gonna like that, can call and rescue, that offer themselves up. Definitely do that. And where are the drills? So I don't know if you can see behind me. On this table behind me, where you see this plug and my iPad, it's one of them brown table storage containers. On the storage container, I don't know, I have a lot of them. But I started buying those to put the drills in. So On the outside, you can see the label and things. Obviously, I tried to be mindful and remember which store drawers and which, one, two, or three, which one they were in. Tried to remember that. Um, but when we moved last year, the movers they was bringing the stuff in, and I wasn't able to see at that point like which drawer set because I knew where everything was at our prior place. But oh, and Hobby Lobby, yeah, I love Hobby Lobby. We've been together for 3 years. Going, oh, so
There's
it's
a
not a
farmer's
building,
market tonight.
it's a
Yeah.
shopping with her bow. I get it. I get it. So, no, I didn't notice, Mary. I didn't loan my friends out to you. I said, get you somebody like that. um,
I
but
had to
that's
go.
where
I had to go to the washroom because you talk so much.
she asked
I
me a question. I'm answering the question. Did
I
you want
couldn't.
to
What question?
see? She said, where are the drills? How do I not run out of storage?
I heard that you said I've done that too, and I tell you, it's a nightmare because I can't find anything in those damn drawers now, and some of them spilled out, and I have a huge mess. And yeah,
I always wonder if I should just get one big tote and just put them in there. I wonder because I have.
mine are a huge mess that I put in there, and now I just keep everything in the box.
I was trying to get
Um,
rid of the box. So I
well,
mean,
I don't have as many boxes as you, Tia.
I have a lot more
I have
space
to
in it.
go. I have to go shopping in your closet when I go to Vegas. That's
You
the
should
only way you're
definitely.
going to get me there.
Everyone's always saying you got to show, you got to show. Once I get it put
Buy
up
some
there,
Richard Lorenzo so I can steal them.
I figure she would. She'll be in there going through all her favorites. Um, but I no longer buy because it's a diamond painting. Now I buy because I'm looking at it as actual art. I see them as a way to have like my own gallery. And so when I go back through the items and things, it's like going back through your favorite gallery, your
Did you
favorite art.
tell did you tell Dreamers Designs I wanted that one in square?
I remember you did tell me to give them feedback, but I have not provided any um, yet.
Wish it was in square because I really like that canvas. Maybe I'll even I don't want I've done three that would have been I've done 2 rounds. I really want to do a square from them.
I
But I
like the
haven't found
square.
any squares that I like yet.
You don't have Rainbow Dragon?
No.
That would have been the
I
ultimate.
have a koi one, but it was from old. It's old.
That would have been the ultimate canvas to do for Great Escapes because they're focusing on an animal. And the Rainbow Dragon, oh, I seen someone complete that. They didn't even add any bling to it. It was just gorgeous. It was sparkly. So, Lizzie, which canvas from Dreamer Designs? I'll show it.
Oh, it's
Like a mother's love.
mother's love. It's so cute. I love
And
it.
I showed it on my show. Did we showed it on here a few weeks ago, right? All right, so let me pull it up and a mother's love.
Now I just buy like I only buy now of what I look at and think, okay, I'll diamond paint this. If I'm not gonna diamond paint it, I'm not gonna buy it anymore.
Yeah, I don't think like that.
You don't think like that?
Not at all. Not at all. If I thought like that, I wouldn't have no diamond paintings.
Well, that's where I'm at. All the ones I have that I've recently bought, I know eventually I will get to them.
Here you see it. Here it is. Like it ain't showing.
before, when I started my channel, I was buying from every company to do unboxings and to build up my channel. And half of those ones I bought, I haven't even worked on any of them. Here, I'll
All
add
right.
it. There you go. That's the one that what it looks like with the drills.
Hmm. The
Isn't it?
rendering after it's done. I love to look at it from this perspective. Because here's what I sometimes I don't like the lines that they're trying to show texture, but sometimes, I think that maybe a different color could have been used to show the texture.
You know why
So,
I love this picture so much? Because it reminds me of Luna, my
oh,
granddaughter. It's the same hair color as her, and that would be something she would do. Like crouch down like that and look at the ducks. That's why I love that picture.
it's gorgeous and you deserve it.
I might just buy it anyways, even though it's around, because I do love it.
What's the
I
last
wish.
painting that you bought?
What is the last painting I bought?
Yeah.
This one I'm working on right now. I don't buy much. I'm going to buy this month though. For my birthday, I'm going to treat myself and I'm going to buy some paintings.
There you
Painting.
go. So make sure if you're shopping Dreamer Designs, make
I
sure that
might just, I might just buy that one, but I wish it was square. But
make sure you guys use code
they
TFN.
don't give you the option. I will use your code if I buy that painting to you. Just for you. But I really want a square.
Okay. I will make sure to let them know that we are getting calls for certain
I know the
pictures.
rounds are very nice, but I know they're nice because I just did one. I did the witch and she turned out really nice. But I'm gonna have to break down and buy it in a round.
So what I like about Dreamer is when I came from my AliExpress, everyone started either Wish or AliExpress. Some people started Ellen. What
We're
you
still
doing,
alive.
girl?
Exactly, J Rob. Exactly. Because this woman doesn't shush up. We're still alive. I had to pause to go to the washroom and then she gets mad at me.
Listen, I was waiting on Ellen to come in here. We giving out some vital information. Good morning, Ellen. How you doing? You missing me?
You are not waiting for Ellen to get in here.
I was waiting on Ellen. I ain't seen her in a month and a half.
Oh, well, there you go.
I'm doing two
Probably
dreamers
she's
right
like,
now. One,
damn, these girls are still at it. That's probably what Ellen's thinking. Oh, they're camping. They're having, well,
see, we
out
helping
there's
her
some
with
ski.
her adventures. We were just talking about the Great Escape, Ellen. Take a picture of wildlife while you out there and turn into a custom. You're already out there enjoying the adventure. We need our Ellen fix. That's right. I was what I told you was
If
waiting on
there's
Ellen to get.
mosquitoes, I ain't coming. Mosquitoes are bad this year.
Uh,
Super, super bad. Really bad.
keep them out there.
Do
We
you have
don't have them
mosquitoes
here.
out there?
No,
Oh my God, they're so bad. They're so terrible right now.
I'm allergic to insect bites, so I wouldn't survive all of those.
We
They
have,
so
oh, I love chipmunks. I went camping once and there was lots of chipmunks.
When I get bit, they turn into like really big, and then they bruise. I bruise real easily, so um but and they hurt. Like you can feel my heartbeat through a mosquito bite. And it's because I'm allergic to insect bites. And bee stings, I gotta carry a EpiPen. I'm allergic to bee stings.
EpiPen. I'm
Yep.
allergic to them too, but I don't like it. Doesn't make me stop breathing. I just swell up like a balloon.
I swell up air in my breathing. Ugh, starts
Like
to
if it
close.
bites me here, my arm will be red all the way up to here. That's what happens with me.
Oh wow.
Only one
So
time did I get hives. I had to go to the hospital and get a shot of Benadryl because I broke out in hives everywhere from it.
what's AB? What is that? Do EpiPens have AB? What's an AB?
I don't know.
What's an AB, Ellen? What's she supposed to do? A selfie with a bear or a moose? Yeah, they do have an expiration date. Yes, they do.
Oh, they probably do.
Yep. I have one that I usually keep my past the expiration date, but I have one that my aunt saw. It was 2 years old. She was out for a visit, and she went through and threw my EpiPens away. Now go get some more. I was like, what's gonna happen if she's like, you should get some more. You should update them. So yes, sorry, bumped the wrong key. It's okay. Yes, they do have an expiration date, so you definitely probably don't want to use one. I don't know what that medicine would do if you try to use one past the expiration date. First, I think it would be non-effective, but I don't know if it cause some other issues and things. But they do have an expiration date. Yep. Um, and they're like
You
100,
you turn
200
purple.
bucks.
You turn purple.
If you use an expired EpiPen.
Yeah.
How do you know that? Listen, okay.
You look like an Oompa Loompa after.
Oh my gosh, nope, I'm not trying one at all.
No, I'm joking. I don't know what happens if you use an expiration pen. I don't know what happens.
I don't imagine that anything good comes from it. So don't use them after the expiration date. But yes, they do expire. And they have a date and it's printed right on the outer
I
thing.
find it quite comical that you actually were trying to believe me that you turned purple.
Well, I did believe you. Why would you lie to me? Honey Bunny says it won't work. Okay, it won't work. It's ineffective. And you just put poison in your body.
Oh,
Ineffective.
great. Then you'll end up dying because
I,
darn
I
pen
do
didn't
worry.
work.
I do worry that
So yeah,
that's
make
what
sure yours hasn't expired.
the new
With
ones
my
have.
luck, it'll be me, and I'll have to jab her, and then like, damn, it didn't work.
And everybody will blame you. Honey Bunny will be like, "You killed my sister."
Exactly. Then I'll be up
I'm
shit
gonna
creek
punch you
without
in
a
your
paddle.
shoulder. Now, if you said green, it would be more believable. Oh, Tia. Oh, I would love that. I would probably try it then. Does that turn me into She-Hulk? Oh. So yeah, so we talked about hashtag DP paint paint a story, paint me a story, tell me a story. It is
No,
it's a story.
no.
What is it?
DP once upon a story.
I'm never gonna get that. I'm never gonna get that. I can that once wasn't even in my mind. Why you did you make it so difficult? Tell me a story.
I did.
Tell me a story.
I'll
Oh,
tell you a
I'm never
story,
gonna
all
get it.
right. That's my name. Don't wear it out.
I'm never gonna get it. I keep forgetting it. Google it. Some drugs are good up to 6 months after your expiration date. That's a good idea. That's a good because these pens are like $200. You don't want to waste them if you can still get some
I made,
use out of them.
I made him stop the line yesterday.
You did?
I'm like, at work. And I'm like, stop. Because usually the vegetables are good for 2 years. And that's the expiry date of frozen vegetables. But this one was only 18 months. And I'm like, stop the press. But apparently, peppers and onions only last 18 months.
And you stop the
It
presses?
was correct. But I stopped the line because I thought there was an error.
That's good. That's good. Making sure ain't no rat tails in the vegetables. I like that. All that extra.
There's no rat tails in the vegetables, you banana. She's
I
she's
need help
telling
coming up with
Phoebe
this.
stories. She's telling Phoebe stories now.
Do not ask Lizzie. It's got to be something that stays on people's mind. If it wasn't for my Sue, oh, I don't know what we would do today because I don't know why I can't remember that. She needs help coming up with a creative. Lizzie doesn't like my creative hashtags. She thinks they're too long.
As I do a long one for my event.
And then you do one that's just, I'm still waiting for my frozen peas. No, you're not. No, you're not. Don't send my sister nothing from that lab that you work at. Girl,
Listen, she can come over the border and grab some.
no, we're not. I'm still not sending her anything. My niece and my nephew have to eat that stuff.
It's
Forgive
fine.
me, but
I eat it and I'm still alive. Forgive me, Liz, please, but get an EpiPen. Oh, yeah, my doctor's never gave me a prescription for it.
get an
I should
EpiPen too,
ask.
right?
I think my doctor's going senile, to be honest.
She said like bring it. Yeah, she
Like,
said that. She said that, and then she said love is in the air. Hashtag 2024, and then hashtag splish splash spring bash. She was like, "Your names are too long. Why do you have to have such
no,
difficult?"
like, why do you have to put a heart in Love is in the Air?
Well, clearly because other people stole a name. So
Oh, we're not going to
the
get
good
into that
idea
one
that I
again
started
because
it with
I'm
the
going to
heart.
be tagged in a video if you do that.
Oh,
They
you
can
did make
tag
a
you
video.
this time in the video.
Uh, she said they expire after a year and may not work as well. Okay, see, after a year. So 2 years was way too long to have my. No wonder my aunt went through and was throwing them. I got to get one to keep in my truck. So um, I can't heart. I can't hashtag the heart, so I just don't do it. Um, Yeah. So I put the heart in our very first year. It's always been hashtag heart love is in the air. And the reason is
This
because,
year we should ditch the heart.
no, I definitely am not ditching the heart. There were two other love is in the air events that occurred simultaneously, 2 hours. So, obviously, our event was our fourth or fifth year. And I've always had the heart in there. I feel like they knew that because that was their response to Lizzie, which was, "Y'all spell y'all's different."
Yeah, you spell it different, but it still sounds the same.
It was true though. We do spell it different. So clearly, it's I got to keep the heart in at this point because I don't want anyone confusing the two, which people were. They still did confuse it, and they were like, "I don't understand where to post that. I thought I was posted here."
Please don't start any drama.
I listen. I be trying to keep you righteous. Try and keep Lizzie righteous behind the scenes. But Lizzie wanted to do a video. She, you guys know I'm not like that. I'm Switzerland, and so Lizzie was like, she was loading up the rifle behind the scenes. She had pitchforks. We was going out middle of the night. I'm like, Lizzie, stop. Tia, I sent you Lizzie's
And
event
I
name.
didn't mention any names, and then I go get tagged in this darn video.
You didn't
I'm like,
have
what
to
the
mention
heck?
names.
I said my subscribers probably didn't even have a clue who I was talking about unless they watched those people.
You're bad. You guys know I rein her in when I can. I like to give her some freedom. You know, she is Laverne after all. So she likes to get out and have some fun, let her hair down.
Someone's got to be on our backs, like keep her.
I'm just Lizzie
She
had me
didn't
crack.
care, obviously, but I
It's
was.
not that. It's just, I was like, no drama, no. And Lizzie didn't care. I had to pull her, give me that gun. She had the pitchfork. She was loading bullets into give me that. Give me all of that ammunition. So it's fun to look back and laugh on. But in the moment, oh man, she had red hair and smoke was coming out her ears.
Yeah, note to self: don't piss off Liz because Liz will do a whip and chat with a rant afterwards when she's all fired up.
She does, but I can talk her into before she loads them. Usually I can talk her into
Hey Rob, you
shutting it
never
down.
invited me to be a part of no collabs. So that's why I don't have any more. I only do 2 with Tia, 1 with Janae, and that's all that I have in my schedule. Nobody else ever asks me because I'm not important enough.
Why didn't you ask my sister to be a helper in your event?
I wanted to ask her to be a helper in trying to do that retreat, but I don't know what's going on with that.
When I talked to Rhonda, it's
Because
far from me.
I kind of don't really want to do. I kind of just want to go to Great Lakes next year.
So you don't want to even do the retreat now.
I
She's
kind
talking
of
about a Canadian retreat, guys. Her and some of the Canadian YouTubers, they are trying to put together a Canadian retreat. Um,
we need your help, J Rob, because we all don't have a clue what the heck we're doing.
yeah. So I told them, don't ask me. I'm an arriver. I check my flight, how I'm gonna get there, or rent a car, and I arrive. Whoa, I'm here. She's here. And but they were trying to put it together. It's some really great ideas. The last time we talked, I think the location was what you guys were.
Manitoba now. You know how far
Manitoba.
Manitoba is for me?
I heard it's
I
far.
haven't left the province of Ontario. I've only gone to Quebec. That's as much
Um,
as I've seen of Canada. I've seen more of the United States than I've seen of my own country.
yeah, we did hear that it was far. So that was the last conversation I was involved in. And we also talked about like classes versus, just open, crafting environment and things like that. So they do have their process and their thoughts underway. If somebody is centrally located or like up near Montana, Idaho, Pacific Northwest, that might be, an opportunity to kind of head on, over the border
Canada.
into Canada.
Canada, eh?
Into
I wish it was
Canada. I told
I
you
wish it
guys.
was in Ontario because that would be more doable to do too.
I would. So just keep me posted. I'll keep bugging you guys as well. But I do think it's a good idea. I think it's a great idea for all of these environments
But I
to
would
take
like to
it.
go see polar bears, so Manitoba.
They got polar bears in Manitoba. You didn't tell
Yep.
me that. I'm trying to see a moose. That's what these are on my bucket list, guys. Moose. And my boy hooked me up. That was so cute. So Clem got me this keychain, little tiny stuffed animal with a moose. And then Rhonda also. Rhonda's the one that made this painting for me that everyone is going crazy over. I am in the process of trying to pick the colors because what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish the edge. I'm trying to pick the colors that I'm going to finish the edging with. And then I'm going to put it on a canvas and hang it behind me so that you guys will be
That's
able to see,
right.
yeah, how I finish most of my diamond paintings. I do a border around. I use tempera and then I add a glitter based paint around the outer edge. You guys know I love sparkle.
Oh, the Zoom. No, the Zoom started already, Bonnie.
Do you know?
Oh, that's what I'm missing. There's a Zoom
Sorry.
retreat going on right now.
I was talking about doing a Zoom retreat maybe one day. It's going 20. Is it on now? That's a great idea. No, we didn't know. If whatever
Yeah,
details
it's going on right now.
is it today? What details do you have? We can
It
post it in
started.
our.
It started yesterday, I think, or I don't know if it started at midnight or what. It started yesterday. I think it goes on all weekend.
If you want to see dead deer, don't bring that up, Amy. You know how Lizzie is. Her and dead deer. Like when she comes across the border, she starts counting dead deer.
You know what I saw when I crossed the border this time? A dead cat, right there, right as soon as I crossed the darn border.
Why don't you
A
come
dead,
to Vegas so you can see dead mountain lion?
really? They have them on the side of the road too?
Yeah, when we were up to Mount Charleston.
Oh, I gotta see that.
So what they try to do is, unfortunately, their food sources and stuff are being encroached on, especially as they create and develop new, housing developments and things. They're growing closer to the mountain. Before it was just a nice rural drive on up alongside the mountain and stuff. So now they have homes and housing developments that they're putting up. Ask Bonnie, August 4th till the 10th, this Zoom retreat. That's going to be a good idea. I'm gonna go. Anyway, um, so they're starting to
That's not
build
the
all
same
this
one I'm thinking of.
development.
And Bonnie knows of a different one. What's going on? Because that's not the one that I know of. Is there two retreats going on? Zoom retreats?
I think it's a good idea. We used to do those DP-a-thons, and people used to come and go as they pleased, and it was amazing. You got to meet people and hang out. Well, I need to get going. Things to do. Bye,
Yeah,
my Sue.
yeah,
Love
Tia.
you.
People need to be going.
Hey, we got 2 minutes anyway. We got a fresh 2 hours in. We had some technical difficulties, and I appreciate everybody for being willing to hang out and ride. I saw this in Ivy Dazzler's Facebook group, and she sent me the link. Um, I'm in Ivy Dazzler's group, so I can go.
It's a different one then because I got mine from a Canadian group.
Maybe all of them. Second annual Shine Like a Diamond Zoom retreat.
Yeah, it is the same one then.
You just got the wrong date.
I swore it said the second on mine.
Second annual.
Oh, maybe that's what I saw. You know me.
Love it when a plan comes together. See, we were able to just create world peace. This is Zoom. You gotta get a link.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
I
you
have the
do.
link.
If you have the link, why didn't you post it in the chat so we could all have a link?
Listen,
Listen, baby. It starts tomorrow, by the way. It's not today.
it's not the one I have. I don't know. Now I lost the. email.
Lost the email? I'll send the link in Messenger if you need it. Thank you, Bonnie. I appreciate it. I do. I do.
Send it to me too, Bonnie, because I guess I lost it.
Here, I sent you a photo. You did? What did you send me? Is it my cutie pie?
I deleted it by accident.
How did you delete?
You know how many emails I get?
Oh, that's a moose. This is little.
You got your
This is a
moves.
little. This is before he's got a baby moose right here. So, Rhonda also bought me a moose
Is there
keychain.
moose in Michigan?
Is there? I know there's turkeys in Michigan.
Up north Michigan?
Is there?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
I don't think so. But I mean, you know,
Ontario has them, so why wouldn't Michigan?
because it's the border. The border stops the moose from going over. They get checked too.
Are you flipping kidding me right now? Do you think a freaking moose cares about a damn border?
Yeah. She said yes. In the
See?
up. So
Yeah, up
probably
top.
upper Michigan. Well, listen.
Oh my gosh, there's probably mooses on the side of the road up there.
Don't take Lizzie moose, dead moose hunting. Don't take her dead moose hunting. Sue is so sweet. I'm still, I'm still, I'm sorry. I lost Upper Peninsula, UP. Okay, that makes sense. I got it. In the up.
Thank you,
Uh-uh.
Bonnie.
Bonnie loves me. I got the
She loves
link.
me too because she gave it to me too.
I would have eventually shared it with her, Bonnie. Eventually. I had to go in and make sure everything is okay. You know, I'm the bodyguard. I gotta make sure I'm going in, I'm checking, she don't get into no trouble, you know. So she go in there, guns a blazing. I'm still the law around here. You know, I got I like teasing her about it too. We ride them to help with gas. No, they don't. I know I don't believe that. But I mean,
We should be riding up here in Canada.
them moose is big. Lisa sent me a picture outside her door of a moose one day.
Clem used up all the gas in my car. He's going to have to tie a moose to my car to pull it.
Oh my gosh. Do they do that? Are they wild? Would they kick and stop and try not to do it? The moose was tall enough that where Lisa sent me this picture, the moose was tall enough that it could have stepped on the roof of her car and kept walking by. It was so high above her car. I couldn't believe it. And it was right
Yeah.
outside her window. And the legs are so, I mean, they got to be the body part, the legs got to be at least 8 to 10 feet. And then the body part
Oh,
stuff.
they look like a giraffe.
They are huge, but they got more mass to them. And then they had them big, giant, honking horns. They look like the size of
The females
real.
don't. The
The
females
females don't
don't have.
have.
No.
So those are men with the have that y'all could close out ears on this
The
one.
females just have little tiny ears and their head is like tinier than their body.
I'm not even gonna ask that question.
They're not long like the men. The men have the long.
She said they're called antlers. They just are huge. They huge.
The
Um,
females don't have antlers, just like female deer don't either.
they huge. I seen bucks. Last time I was in Denver. I used to go to Denver a couple times a year. Got family there. And I haven't been, unfortunately, since the year that Daughtry's daughter passed away. Because we were going up, me and Rebecca were going to meet in in Denver to go to the concert together. Long story short, when I go up, they got bucks up there, and they have now those horns are huge. What you saying? You see what I'm getting? I'm getting get off. Shut it down. You see what she does? Guess what's going to happen when we end the stream?
What's going to happen?
You know what's going to happen. We're going to be sitting here talking for the next 3 hours.
Listen.
She just wants to be free to say stuff that she won't say live. That's the only difference. See? I talk to you guys about, but she got a lot of stuff she say behind the scenes that y'all she would never say to you guys. She's bad. Listen,
Are
Linda.
you trying to tell everybody that I'm fake?
No. Just that she brings her good girl act to you guys, and then I get the real Lizzie behind the scenes. She give me all the real her.
She's gonna cast a spell on me now.
Boop. Bippity boppity boo.
What's the title of my hashtag?
DP. DP Once Upon a Story.
You had a look.
I didn't look. I don't know where you do this stuff.
Oh my goodness.
Why didn't you make it tell me a story? That just makes so much sense. I hear you, Vet. Tell me a story means that you're going to speak to what you love about this canvas and how it relates to our theme. That's how my mind is thinking. So that's why I keep saying.
Well, why didn't you tell me that and I would have done that? But no, you didn't help me with the hashtag.
Me, and you came up with this horrible name. Now I can't get it out of my
mind. Miss Splish Splash Spring Bash.
You hated that name. You hated it, but it stuck. And now look at you. You saying it.
Wait hashtag Listen Linda 2020. we should so bad.
Don't give her no ideas.
Oh my gosh, we should.
I do have the DP part down. I do have that down. I don't know why she didn't name it Tell Me a Story. Not yet. I went to a couple, and they didn't have it. So I got to go to, I think I should go to the west side of town, not the east side of town. That's what I think I got to do. I'll do it with you, Lizzie. See, listen, Linda, 2024.
That would be freaking hilarious.
See, you're so bad. I don't know. That's what I thought the name was until today. Me too, Bonnie. It makes sense. It's about a story. Tell me a story. Then she added her last name to it. That's how I was able to remember the story part. Oh my goodness. Oh.
I think it's our key to go home now.
Yep. Let's go ahead and thank everybody for coming out. For
everybody that came out and put up with both of us today.
You did a good job for the 20 minutes that I was missing. Sorry about, the continuous.
Maybe next time Tia will actually show up on time.
This is our fourth show. I'm 50% at this point.
Listen to you.
Half the time I'm on time, half the time I'm not.
I feel like, oh my God, I gotta put on this production all by myself.
I'm sitting in there, I'm just clicking, and all it kept doing. That's why I showed you guys, because it was still circling. Like, are you serious? Why is this computer so slow? I just think I
You
spent
should have
way
got
too.
up at 4:30 a.m. in the morning and loaded up your computer.
That's what I'm gonna have to do from now on. Is just maybe start it an hour before and things like that. Because it's old, you know. It's just like me. I take a minute to get up, and when you turn 29, you
Why you got the TP part down?
have
That she does.
it is DP. DP. Tell me no DP.
What are you holding in your hand?
A wand.
And what is the wand usually in?
Oh, once upon you're so bad. Now I'm gonna be saying wand. The wand story.
DP wand story.
The DP wand story. All right, Gail, Amy, Bonnie, Mary, Melanie,
Bye,
everybody that
everybody.
came out. J Rob. I know that Sue left, but if she's still, lingering, thank you, my Sue. Love you. Cheryl. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Michelle Miner. Ellen, that's right. We stayed late for Ellen. We wanted you to get some laughs and chuckles while you out there home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play. So we know that Ellen's having a good, fun camping weekend. Think of us as you're working on your crafting. Are you fishing and stuff? Kind of let us know. Hit the
Enjoy
hashtag.
the chipmunks.
Yeah, hit the hashtag and let us know. Other than that, I'm out. Hugs off to Lizzie.